What do you get when you cross the weapons and the hops of the Ruiner 2000 with the boost of the Rocket Voltic? You get a vehicle called the Scramjet, one of the most fun yet also very powerful vehicles that has been added to GTA Online. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys exactly why the Scramjet is so good and hopefully teach you a few things that you didn't know about this vehicle. So like I mentioned in the intro, the Scramjet has the weapons of the Ruiner 2000. To elaborate on that a bit more, the missiles, yeah, they don't miss, which means if an Oppressor Mark II wants to avoid them, they're going to have to use the countermeasures at the perfect time because there's no dodging these. And you get a total of 30 of these god tier missiles, which is great. It also comes with machine guns, but they kind of, suck. Or if more traditional drive-by weapons are your style, well, those are all usable in the Scramjet as well. Now, where this car specializes is in air-to-ground combat. In other words, you're in the Scramjet and you're attacking players on foot. And when you combine the Scramjet's jump, its boost, and its rockets, it basically turns into an acrobat that in the right hands can provide sustained pressure against other players, and it looks something like this. But you need to know how to control the vehicle in the air before learning to do that. In GTA Online, whenever your vehicle is airborne, moving around the left stick will make it do flips and basically allow you to angle the vehicle however you want to. What you may not have known is that by holding down the handbrake before turning the left stick midair, the car will now rotate on its axis. And this allows you to turn the direction of the car slightly to the left or right without losing control of it. And this will help with aiming the rockets at a target. Next, you need to go into the camera settings and change the first person vehicle hood option to on. This will change your first person view when in vehicles to be on the hood instead of behind the wheel, and gives a much clearer and zoomed in view of things in front of you. Because as you saw from the demonstration, you will be using first person view to pull this off. The last mechanical thing that you need to know about the Scramjet is that you can choose to stop the boost before it's used up all the way by simply tapping the boost button again while it's active. 95% of the time you are not going to be using all of the boost, especially if the target is closer. And you definitely don't want to be going too high up in the air because, at least on console, then you're going to lose track of where the enemy is. You're not going to be able to see him because of the piss poor render distance. But now is when it all comes together. In a combat situation with the Scramjet, you'll start out in third person, drive up to someone on the minimap, jump and boost. The amount you use will depend on the distance to the target, and after you boost, that is when you enter first person and aim your shot using the handbrake trick we discussed earlier. And if successful, you'll get a nice acrobatic kill on the opponent. And the reason why I call this non-stop pressure is because after the first kill, all you have to do is sit there on the road and wait for them to respawn, because anywhere they respawn at, the Scramjet's gonna have enough boost to be able to fly over for another attack, so you can constantly just rain down on players with the rockets. Now obviously, like anything, this takes practice to get down, and the Scramjet doesn't exactly have much room for error. If you mess up, it does not have any armor and the front is completely open for you to get shot out of it. But with some experience, you can make this vehicle one of the deadliest threats to ground targets. And I must say, it is quite the fun vehicle to troll tryhards with by getting them stuck in E-Will loops. Not to mention, the Scramjet is insanely difficult to shoot down when it is flying towards you like this. Its shape is really flat, and when it's flying through the air, it's kind of hard to predict the path that it's going to take, because it's not like taking down a jet where it's going to be flying in a straight line, it's more like an arch path. Even more good news is that the Scramjet is on the podium at the casino until this Thursday, so what normally would cost an arm and a leg can be won completely for free. And unlike most weaponized vehicles in this game that require a massive paywall before we can put weapons on it, the Scramjet comes stock with its missiles and machine guns. So right after winning this off the wheel, you can get right down to business. But that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys learned something new. If you enjoyed or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more guide and PvP related content. Go have some fun scramjetting, and as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.